I was jogging at the park. It was Saturday. I had nothing else to do. No wife, no kids, no pets, just me and my routines. Park on Saturdays, gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays, groceries on Sundays. A quiet life. I was fine with it. Then a kid with a black eye appeared next to me, and everything changed. Have you ever been asked to do something that terrified you but felt right? Share your thoughts in the comments. The kid looked about 9, maybe 10, small for his age, wearing a faded superhero t-shirt and jeans with holes in the knees, and a fresh black eye, purple and swollen. He started to run next to me. Didn't say anything at first, just joined my jogging. I glanced at him, looked away. Not my business, but something about him. I don't know. He looked lost. "You okay?" I asked. He looked up, surprised that I'd spoken. "I'm fine." "That's a pretty bad shiner." He touched his eye. Winced. "I fell. Must have been a hard fall." He didn't respond. We ran in silence. I noticed he started to breathe heavily, so I slowed down my pace so that he could keep up with me. Don't know why I did that. Then he spoke. Quiet. Almost a whisper. "Sir, can I ask you something?" "Sure. Can you be my dad for one day?" I stopped running. "What?" "Just one day, tomorrow, at my school. There's this thing. Dads and Kids Sports Day. Everyone brings their dad. I don't have one, and I don't want to be the only one without a dad." My chest tightened. "Kid, I don't know. Please, I know it's weird. I know I'm a stranger, but I don't have anyone else to ask. My mom works all the time. I don't have uncles or grandfathers or anyone." "What about your actual dad?" His face fell. "He left when I was 2. I don't remember him." "I'm sorry." "It's okay, I'm used to it, but tomorrow, everyone's going to have their dads there, and I'm going to be alone, and the kids who already make fun of me are going to make it worse. And I can't do it alone." I looked at this kid, this small, scared kid with a black eye and a desperate request. Every instinct said, walk away. This is too complicated, too much responsibility, but I didn't walk away. "What's your name?" I asked. "Charlie." "I'm Jason." "Hi, Jason." "Charlie, why do kids make fun of you?" He hesitated. "Lots of reasons. I have asthma. I can't run as fast as them. We don't have a lot of money, and I don't have a dad. So they call me names. Sometimes they push me. Yesterday, one of them punched me." "That's how you got the black eye?" "Yeah." "Did you tell a teacher?" "No, it'll just make it worse." I knew that logic. I'd been bullied as a kid, too. Telling adults didn't help. It just made you a snitch. "Charlie, I don't know if I'm the right person for this. You're the only person who stopped to talk to me. Everyone else just walks by, like I'm invisible." "Does your mom know you're asking strangers to pretend to be your dad?" "No, she'd be mad, but she's working right now. She works most of the time. She's a cleaner, at the school, and at an office building. She's always tired. I don't want to bother her." A cleaner, at his own school. That explains some of the bullying. Kids are cruel, especially to kids whose parents they see as less than. "Charlie, this is a big ask. You understand that, right?" "I know." "I'm sorry, I'm desperate. Tomorrow's the event, and I can't show up alone. I can't." I looked at him. He was trying so hard not to cry, and I thought about my life, my empty, quiet life. What did I have to lose? "Okay." His head snapped up. "What?" "Okay, I'll do it. I'll be your dad for one day." "Really?" "Really, but we need to talk to your mom first. I'm not doing this without her permission." "She'll say no." "Then we convince her." He smiled. Small. Tentative. Like he didn't quite believe it. "Thank you, Jason." "Don't thank me yet. We haven't gotten past your mom." Charlie lived in a small apartment complex on the edge of town, the kind with peeling paint and chain-link fences. We climbed to the 3rd floor. Charlie knocked. A woman opened the door. Early 30s, tired eyes, hair pulled back in a ponytail, wearing cleaning company scrubs. "Charlie, I just got home and couldn't find you." She looked at Charlie, then at me. Suspicion flashed across her face. "Who's this?" "Mom, this is Jason. He's going to be my dad tomorrow." She stared. "What?" "For the sports day thing, at school. He said he'll come with me." She looked at me, not in a friendly way. "Can I talk to you? Alone?" "Of course." She stepped into the hallway, closed the door behind her. "Who are you?" "My name is Jason Walton. I met Charlie at the park this morning. He asked me to be his stand-in dad for the school event tomorrow." And you said yes? To a random kid?" "I know it sounds strange. It sounds dangerous. You're a grown man. He's a 9-year-old boy." "I understand, but I'm not a threat. He looked so desperate. And I don't have kids. And I thought, maybe I could help." "Why would you want to help a kid you don't know?" "Good question. Because when I was his age, I got bullied too. And I didn't have anyone who stood up for me. And I wish I had. So when Charlie asked, I couldn't say no." She studied me. "Hard. What do you do for work?" "IT. I fix servers, corporate networks." "You married?" "No, never been." "Kids?" "Oh, you already said no." "Criminal record?" "No." "Why don't you have kids?" "Never found the right person, and honestly, I'm not exactly outgoing. I don't know how I would be as a father." She softened. Slightly. "Charlie told you about the event?" "Yes. Dad's and Kids' Sports Day." "And you're willing to spend your Sunday pretending to be his father?" "If you'll let me." She sighed. "I can't go. I have to work. Someone called in sick. If I don't cover the shift, I'll lose the job." "I understand." "And Charlie's been talking about this event for weeks. All his classmates are going, with their dads, and he's been so quiet lately. So sad. I hate that I can't give him what he needs." "You give him plenty. He talks about you like you're a superhero." Her eyes watered. She looked away. "He's a good kid. He doesn't deserve the crap he gets at that school." "What kind of crap?" "Bullying. Because he has asthma. Because we're poor. Because he doesn't have a dad. Because I work at the school. Kids are brutal." "I know." She looked at me. "If you hurt him." "I won't." "If you do anything inappropriate." "I won't. I promise. I just want to help." Long pause. "Okay, you can take him tomorrow, but I want your phone number, and I want you to check in every hour. And if anything feels wrong, I'm calling the cops." "That's fair." We exchanged numbers. She opened the door. Charlie was standing right there, listening. "Charlie, Jason's going to take you tomorrow, but you listen to him, okay? And you check in with me." Charlie's face lit up. "Really?" "Really." He hugged her. "Thank you, Mom." "Thank Jason. He's the one doing this." Charlie turned to me. "Thank you, Jason." "You're welcome, buddy." Sunday morning, 8 a.m. I picked up Charlie at his apartment. He was waiting outside, wearing clean clothes, hair combed, smiling. "Ready?" I asked. "Yeah." We drove to the school. Parking lot was full. Dads and kids everywhere, laughing, playing catch, tossing footballs. Charlie got quiet. "You okay?" I asked. "What if they know you're not my real dad?" "Then we tell them the truth. I'm a family friend helping out." "What if they laugh?" "Then we ignore them. Charlie, there's nothing wrong with you, or your mom, or me being here. Okay?" "Okay." We got out of the car. A kid yelled, "Hey, look, the loser actually came!" Charlie froze. I looked at the kid. Same age as Charlie, but bigger. Smug face. "Brandon?" Charlie whispered. "That's Brandon Cooper. He's the one who gave me the black eye." Brandon walked over with 2 other boys. "Who's this, Charlie? Your fake dad?" "He's not fake." Charlie said, voice shaking. Sure he is. Your real dad didn't want you because you are broken, so you had to hire some loser like you. I stepped forward. That's enough. Brandon looked at me, smirked. Who are you? I'm Jason, and I'm here with Charlie, and you're going to leave him alone. Or what? Or I'll talk to your father, who I assume is here somewhere. Brandon's smirk faded, slightly. My dad doesn't care what you think. Maybe, but he'll care if I tell him his son is bullying kids and giving them black eyes. Brandon hesitated, then turned to his friends. Whatever. Let's go. They walked away. Charlie exhaled. Thank you. Anytime. The event started. Relay races, tug-of-war, three-legged races. Charlie and I competed in everything. He was slow. Asthma made running hard, but he tried. We didn't win anything, but he was smiling. Between events, other dads looked at me. Some nodded. Some ignored me. One approached. Older, expensive polo shirt, smug expression. You're here with the Hampton kid? Yeah, Charlie. I'm Richard Cooper, Brandon's father, Jason Walton. Brandon mentioned you threatened him. I told him to stop bullying Charlie. Kids tease each other. It's part of growing up. Your son gave Charlie a black eye. Boys fight. It happens. It shouldn't. Richard shrugged. Maybe if the kid had a real father, he'd know how to handle himself. I stared at him. What did you just say? I said maybe if his mom hadn't... Stop. Right there. Excuse me? Charlie's mom works 2 jobs to take care of him. She's at one of those jobs right now instead of being here, because she's providing for her kid, alone. And you're going to insult her? I'm just saying. You're saying your son is a bully because you taught him to look down on people. That's what you're saying. Richard's face went red. Who do you think you are? I'm someone who showed up for a kid who needed help. What's your excuse? He stepped closer. You want to be careful how you talk to me. Or what? You'll have your son beat up Charlie again? Other dads were watching now. Richard looked around, realized he had an audience. This isn't over, he muttered. He walked away. Charlie appeared at my side. That was awesome. I probably shouldn't have done that. No, it was perfect. No one ever stands up to Brandon's dad. Well, someone should. The last activity was a father-son relay race. Run to the cone. Back to start. Tag your kid. Kid runs. First team to finish wins. Charlie looked nervous. Jason, I don't know if I can do this. My asthma... Hey, we're not here to win. We're here to participate and have fun. That's it. But everyone will laugh if I'm slow. Let them. We'll finish together, okay? He nodded. Okay. We lined up. Brandon and his dad were in the lane next to us. Brandon smirked at Charlie. The whistle blew. Dads took off. I ran as my life depended on it. Made it to the cone. Back. Tagged Charlie. He took off, slower than the other kids. His breathing already labored. Halfway to the cone, he started wheezing. I could see it. The panic in his face. He stopped, bent over, gasping. Other kids passed him, laughing. Come on, Charlie. You're so slow. I ran onto the field. Charlie! He looked up, tears in his eyes. I can't breathe. Where's your inhaler? Bag. Over there. I sprinted to the sideline, found his bag. His inhaler, ran back, knelt beside him. Here, use this. He took a puff, then another. His breathing started to stabilize. Around us the race continued. We were last. By a lot. Brandon ran past. Loser! I helped Charlie stand. You okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. For what? For ruining the race. You didn't ruin anything. You had an asthma attack. That's not your fault. Everyone thinks I'm weak. You're not weak. You have a medical condition. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. Because you keep trying even though it's harder for you. He looked at me. Really? Really? Now do you want to finish the race? We're last. We've already lost, but we can still cross the finish line. He smiled. Small. Yeah, let's finish. We walked, slowly, his hand in mine. Everyone else had finished. They were watching us now. Some kids whispered, pointed, but Charlie kept walking, and when we crossed the finish line, dead last, he raised his arms like we'd won. A few parents clapped. Not many, but some. Charlie didn't care. He was smiling. Parents and kids were packing up, heading to their cars. Charlie and I sat on the grass, drinking water. Thanks for today, he said. I know we didn't win anything, but I had fun. Me too, buddy. Do you think my real dad would have done this? If he was here? I didn't know what to say. I don't know, Charlie. I don't know your dad. My mom doesn't talk about him, but I think he left because of me. What? Why would you think that? Because of my asthma. I was born with it, and he left when I was 2, right around when the doctors said it was bad. I think he didn't want a sick kid. My heart broke. Charlie, I don't know why your dad left, but I promise you it wasn't because of your asthma. How do you know? Because no good father leaves because his kid is sick. If he left, it's because of something wrong with him, not you. But listen to me. You are not the reason your dad left. You're smart. You're kind. You're brave. Any dad would be lucky to have you. He wiped his eyes. Do you mean that? I do. He hugged me, sudden, tight. I froze for a second, then hugged him back. I was loading Charlie's bag into my car when someone called my name. Jason? I turned. A woman. Cleaning company uniform. Charlie's mom. Lori? I thought you were working. I got off early. Someone else covered the rest of the shift. I wanted to see how Charlie did. Charlie ran over. Mom, you're here. Hey, baby. How was it? It was awesome. Jason was the best fake dad ever. She smiled, looked at me. Thank you for doing this. It was my pleasure. Charlie's a great kid. Did everything go okay? I hesitated. Charlie jumped in. Jason stood up to Brandon's dad, and he helped me when I had an asthma attack during the race. Lori's face went pale. You had an attack? I'm fine, Mom. Jason got my inhaler, and we finished the race anyway. We were last, but we finished. She looked at me, grateful, worried. Thank you for taking care of him. Of course. She knelt down, looked at Charlie. Baby, go wait by the car. I need to talk to Jason for a second. Okay. Charlie ran off. Lori stood. He asked you about his father, didn't he? Yeah, he thinks his dad left because of his asthma. She closed her eyes. I was afraid of that. He needs to know the truth, whatever it is. The truth is his father is a coward. We were young. I got pregnant. He said he'd stay. But when Charlie was 2, he decided he didn't want to be a dad. It had nothing to do with asthma. He just didn't want the responsibility. Have you told Charlie that? No. I didn't know how. I didn't want him to think he wasn't wanted. But he already thinks that. He thinks he's the reason his dad left. She wiped her eyes. God, I don't know what to do. You should talk to him. Tell him the truth. He can handle it. I don't want to hurt him. He's already hurting, but knowing the truth will hurt less than blaming himself. She nodded. You're right. I'll talk to him. Tonight. Good. She looked at me. You're a good man, Jason. Thank you for showing up for him. Most people wouldn't. I'm glad I did. Would you want to see him again? Maybe grab lunch sometime? He clearly likes you. And honestly, he could use a positive male role model. I'd like that, a lot. She smiled. Good. I'll call you. 2 weeks later, Lori called, asked if I wanted to meet them for pizza. I said yes. We met at a local pizza place. Charlie was already there, grinning. Jason, hey, buddy. How've you been? Good. I got an A on my science test, and Brandon got suspended for pushing another kid. That's great. Well, not the pushing part, but good for you on the test. Lori appeared, carrying drinks. Hey, Jason. Hey. We sat down, ordered pizza, talked. Charlie told me about school, about a project he was working on, about how he'd made a new friend, a kid who also didn't have a dad. We're starting a club, Charlie said, for kids without dads, so we can hang out together and not feel weird. That's a great idea. You could help. You could be like the club advisor. I looked at Lori. She was smiling. I think Jason might be too busy for that, she said. Actually, I said, I'm not. I'd love to help. Charlie's face lit up. Really? Really? Lori's smile grew. That's very kind of you. Or it's not kind, it's something I want to do. 1 month later. The No Dads Club had 7 kids. We met every Saturday at the community center. We played games, did projects, talked. Some kids had dads who died, some had dads in prison, some had dads who just left. All of them needed someone to show up. So I did. And slowly, my quiet, empty life started to feel full. 3 months later. Lori and I were having coffee. Charlie was at a friend's house. He talks about you constantly, she said. It's Jason this and Jason that. I think he sees you as a father figure. Is that okay? I don't want to overstep. It's more than okay. He's happier than I've seen him in years. And honestly, so am I. Yeah? Yeah. You've been really good for us, both of us. She reached across the table, touched my hand. I looked at her. This woman who'd worked herself to exhaustion to take care of her son, who'd never asked for help but desperately needed it. You're pretty good for me too, I said. She smiled. Jason, I know we haven't known each other long, but I feel like, I don't know, like you were supposed to show up that day, in the park. I feel that too. Lori, would you want to maybe go to dinner sometime? Like a date? Yeah, like a date. She smiled. I'd really like that. 6 months later. Charlie's school had another event. Science fair night. This time, I wasn't a fake dad. I was there because I wanted to be, because Charlie had asked me to come see his project. Lori was there too. We stood together, watching Charlie explain his volcano project to judges. He was confident, smiling, no black eye, no fear. He's come so far, Lori whispered. He has. You both have. Because of you. No, because of you. You never gave up on him. You worked 2 jobs. You fought for him. I just showed up. Showing up matters. Yeah, it does. Charlie finished his presentation, ran over to us. What did you think? You were amazing, I said. Do you think I'll win? I don't know, but I'm proud of you either way. He hugged me. Thanks, Jason. Anytime, buddy. Lori took my hand, squeezed, and I realized this was my family now. 1 year later, Charlie's 10th birthday. We celebrated at the park, the same park where we'd met. There were other kids now, from the club, and their moms. Charlie blew out his candles, made a wish. What'd you wish for? I asked. Can't tell, or it won't come true. Fair enough. Later when the party was over, Charlie pulled me aside. Jason, can I tell you something? Of course. I know you're not my real dad. I know that. But you're the best dad I could have asked for. And I love you. My throat tightened. I love you too, Charlie. Do you think you'll stay forever? I knelt down, looked him in the eye. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. He hugged me. Tight. Lori walked over. slipped her arm around my waist. "You okay?" she asked. "Yeah," I said. "I'm better than okay." 2 years ago, I was jogging at the park, alone. A kid with a black eye started to run next to me and asked, "Sir, can you be my dad for one day?" I could have said no. I should have said no. But I didn't, and that one day turned into every day. That one act of showing up turned into my family. Charlie's in 6th grade now, doing well, still has asthma, still gets teased sometimes, but he's not alone anymore. He has me. He has his mom. He has his club. And I have them. Sometimes, late at night, I think about that day in the park. What if I'd walked away? What if I'd said no? Charlie would have gone to that school event alone, would have been bullied, would have felt abandoned all over again, and I would have gone home to my empty apartment, my quiet life, my routines. We both would have been fine, but we wouldn't have been happy. Now, I wake up to Charlie jumping on my bed. "Jason, let's go. We're going to be late." I make him breakfast, drive him to school, help him with homework. I coach his baseball team. I attend his science fairs, his concerts, his everything. Because that's what dads do. They show up. Last week, Charlie got into another fight. Not his fault. A kid made fun of one of his friends. I picked him up from the principal's office. "Am I in trouble?" he asked. "With the school?" "Yeah." "With me?" "No." "You were defending your friend. I'd have done the same." "Really?" "Really. But next time try using words first. Violence should be the last resort." "Okay." We drove home, silent for a bit. Then he said, "Jason?" "Yeah?" "I'm glad you said yes. That day. In the park." "Me too, buddy." "Do you ever regret it?" "Never, not once." "Good. Because I don't either." Which moment hit you hardest? When Charlie asked Jason to be his dad, or when Jason confronted Brandon's father? Share your thoughts, your experiences with showing up for others, in the comments below. If this story about unexpected family, standing up to bullies, and choosing to show up moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about courage, found family, and becoming the person someone needed. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss our next story. Thanks for watching, and we see you in the next one.